Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Cromwell B. It's the Tier 6 British Premium Medium Tank. It's located on the defending spawn of Ghost Town Assault, and it's under the command of Cross of St. George. Now, this is the tank with the capture Berlin for the British. It's basically the Cromwell 3, you could say, or the third version of the Cromwell, because there were two other versions. The first version, Cromwell 1, was the Cavalier, the A24. Second version was the Cromwell 2, that was the Centaur, and that was A27L. And lastly, we have the Cromwell 3, which is the Cromwell, which eventually became the Cromwell B, and that's the A27M. Now, it's armed with a 75mm main gun, capable of doing 135 alpha with 75mm rounds, 145mm of pen, and a decent shell velocity. With the premium APCR, you can see it's capable of 202mm of pen. But remember, it is only a tier 6, and this game is a tier 7 game, so he's middle tier. Oh, got a hit there. This was his warm-up game. He likes to start with a warm-up game. Cross of St. George. Let's see how he can get on. Assault games, well, for the medium tanks, it's outside the city. For the heavy tanks, it's normally inside the town. Oh, we got one there. Hit the EBR Hotchkiss. Did get spotted, though. So he's changing position. There is Arty on the enemy team. If he doesn't move, he's going to get hit. And Cromwells do not like Arty. Or at least they don't like getting hit by Arty. Let's put it that way. Oh, yep. No, just missed it a bit late. You do have to give a little lead. Yeah, but he got a shot in there. Okay, now he's gone down, but there is still that other two enemy tanks, or is it one? It's an IKV 103, just the other side of that rise. And our Leopard is trying to defend against him, and now he's got wiped out. So what have we got over there? Well, we've got a Panzerpier F2, and still got that IKV. He's coming up over the rise now. And we've just lost another one, this time the G34. So we're on par with the enemy team, but we can't see that IKV now because he's actually too far away. There's the Panzerpier. Now, he could have fired through the buildings or just between the gap. I don't think the IKV 103 can see us at the moment, but if he does get spotted by one of the guys in the town or nearer the town, he will have to move because the IKV will probably be able to shoot him from up on top of the hill. Maximum speed, this thing is 64 kilometers an hour. It's a sprint tank, but the thing is that it doesn't have much in the way of armor. 63.5mm on the hull at the front, 76.2 on the turret. Okay, can we get... Oh, he doesn't need to worry. That one's down. Okay, we've got an E2 over there. Settle. Oh, he hit the front tracks. It's not hugely accurate at long range. And the 75mm really wasn't up to taking on Tigers and the like. They were more of a spot the enemy tank and find out where they are. Almost like a light tank in many respects. They just needed to find the enemy rather than kill it. Now he needs to just a little bit lower. I tagged the rear of the vehicle there. Got a track. And he got the kill. So he's keeping par at the moment. He's got one kill. Just needs to improve that. That IKV's still up on top of the hill though, but he can't see us, mainly down to the fact that we're just outside his view range. And the view range on this tank is 360 meters, which is not a huge amount, but you can of course improve that. Nothing yet. He doesn't really want to get too close to that IKV because, of course, he can do a lot of damage. He's got the derp gun. He's covering his part of the map at the very least. Well, he's deciding to get a little bit closer. I hope he doesn't regret that, but... Okay, now he's getting really close. And it's at this point, then he should be slightly worried because the IKV hasn't spotted him yet. But if he opens fire on the enemy tank... Oh, that guy's gone. And we can see the IKV is actually driven away. He was over there. Okay, so can we get a shot on him? Yes, we can. Let it settle. Good shot. Okay, can get another one in. Tries blind. Gets another hit. Well, that's useful. Standard reload for this tank is 3.74 seconds. He's got a reload of 3.56, so he's probably got brothers in arms, vents. Oh, he's found another one, and it's the enemy Arty. It's the M12. Nope, first one didn't get it. Yes, he did get it the second one. Looks like... Well, we didn't track the guy, but the guy decided to stand, and that was a bit of a mistake because he's now down on hit points. In fact, it makes him a one-shot for our Arty. And I think at this moment they're warming themselves up, getting ready for a shot to take him out. Now, we can creep up on that IKV. There's only 5 tanks left on either team. If he takes out the M12, well, he's got to worry about being shotgunned now. Hello, it's us, you know. Well, it was our Arty who got the kill shot there. Now, he's going to stay behind the rock just for a moment because the IKV might be waiting. No sign. Okay, move. Fast. It's going up this slope is the dangerous bit. The IKV's in the town. There's no other Arty, but there is an enemy tank coming this way. It's IKV. Not the same one. Oh, that was a bit of a fluff shot, that. But he's looking to try and get a shot on us. Oh, he gets him with one. So that's 2 kills now. Who's next? Well, there's only 3 enemies left. One of those is in the town. It's the Skoda. The other one's down to the south. In fact, there's 2 to the south. And we just lost one of our guys, the T-3485M, down to this Stier Waffenträger and this Skoda T-25. There's the Skoda. Probably feeling good for himself because he got the kill. We've lost sight of him. Now, I think he might have gone to that bush. So it might be a good idea to go round the other side of the rock. Oh, there's the Skoda. He's actually headed towards the town. Watch out for the Stier Waffenträger. He's up in the heights, probably. And we spotted the T-25 too. Ow! And he was behind us. So if we'd gone behind the rocks, we would have seen him. And we would have known where he was. So now, we're only looking at the Stier Waffenträger and the T-25 because they killed the Skoda. The guys in the town, they got him. So it's just this T-25 too. Remember, he's got a turret too and a 90mm gun. Now, Arty's still trying to help us. Who are we going to see coming around the corner? We're chasing him. Hello, it's us. One into the engine bay. Stop here. He's looking the wrong way. That's another. And that's another. Oh, move. That's the 90mm. And one more to kill. Yes! And there's only one enemy remaining. It's Stier Waffenträger, and there he is. Now, he's got no choice now. He's either got to deal with the SU-152. And, oh, he got rid of the Stoke. He killed the Stoke, but now he's got to deal with us. Good first shot. He tracked him. He's not looking our way. He goes for the SU-152. He gets the kill. But Arty finishes the game and wins it with a lovely smackdown. Let's have a look at that again. Okay, he's going in for the kill. Puts one into him. 2. Lovely kill by Arty. Finishes the game. He didn't get the kill, so he missed out on getting 4 kills, but it was a victory, and it's down to Crosser St. George. Here's the end of battle stats. That was a first-class tanker for Crosser St. George in the Cromwell B, the Tier 6 British premium medium tank. He also got a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle, as well as a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. But best of all, he picked up the high caliber in that game for doing the most damage, and his win rate from it was 6,257, which is super unicum and quite a bit more. And I think he got most of that simply because he was blasting away outside the town at enemy tanks who were threatening our team. Let's have a look at the team score and see where he came. Well, the highest damage was 2,145 hit points. The second highest damage went to the IKV-103, his opposite, the one who was facing him a lot of the time. He got 1,826. And the third highest damage went to the Stirwaffenträger, who got 1,756 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, he actually shared it with the T-3485M, the GW Panther, useless old man. Well, certainly not useless, actually. And also on the enemy team, the IKV-103, the Stirwaffenträger, and that T-25-2. So they were the best players at the end of the game. When it came to base XP, we can see that, yes, Crosser St. George got that one. In fact, he was the only player to get over 1,000 with 1,263, and the second highest being the T-3485M with 856. And finally, we've got in third place the GW Panther, useless old man, with 742. He fired 43 rounds in the game, got 23 direct hits and 17 penetrations, damage of 2,145 hit points, of which 969 were up more than 300 meters. 2 hits received from the enemy, both penetrated, both from that T-25-2, I think it was. Yes, because he got him because he moved across the sands towards the Stirwaffenträger, not realizing the T-25-2 was behind him. So he managed to get 1 round in before he quickly changed his direction, got around the T-25-2, and then took another round just as the T-25-2 was trying to focus on the guys in the town. Big mistake by him because, of course, the penetration on the rapid fire rate of the Cromwell B means it can put more holes into that T-25-2 before he could realize what he was doing. I suppose you might say that the SU-152 has got a big one-shot kill if it needs to, but that Cromwell was putting in so much damage that it was going to be inevitable at the end. He also got 2 enemy vehicles spotted, 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 3 killed, 963 hit points of damage assistance or spotting assist. On a free-to-play account, he actually earned 55,374 credits. And the reason? Well, he used standard ammo throughout, yes. He actually does believe in using standard ammo, mainly down to the fact that, obviously, if you can't work out where the weak spots are, then that means that much more about you than it does about the enemy. Too many people do press the 2 key and decide to use that as their boost to their skill instead of actually trying to use the standard ammo, make a huge profit out of it. He did make a profit in this game. He also picked up 4,041 XP out of it as well. So that was a very good starting day game, and he has actually sent me loads of replays. Now, I would say about that is that if you send me a lot of replays all at the same time, they get ignored. And the reason they get ignored is because there's just too many. I can't do them all, and I won't select which ones out of them you actually wanted to see. And this is actually true, not just for Crosser St. George, but quite a few other players who sent in maybe 5, 6, 7, or even 10 replays in one email. So if you want to get my attention, you send in one replay, pick your best one and send that one in, and then obviously it will get done. But if you send in half a dozen or 10 or whatever, more than likely they won't get done. And in fact, they'll just sit there for ages waiting to be done. I'll still keep the email and I'll still keep the replays, which ones they are, but I won't be able to do them because I just don't have enough time. I have to decide which replays can be done and which can't, like a triage, because I can only do so many in a day. And most of the players do want to see arty games as well as really good tank games, but they want to see more arty than they do tanks, because you can go and see a tank replay at any time on other people's channel. You can only see arty on our channel, and that's why we focus on it. So we are an arty-based channel. But we do feature tank games like this, and this one was a good one. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.